Hello YouTube, Kakort197 again with yet another Gundam review. This time it's gonna be the 105 Slaughter Dagger from the Gundam Seed Destiny Stargazer OVA series. First of all, if you have never heard of the Gundam Seed Destiny Stargazer series, I suggest you stop watching this review right now and go watch Stargazer. In case you have watched Gundam Seed Destiny, you should know that Destiny wasn't exactly the best Gundam series around. It wasn't exactly bad, but it's kind of hard to argue that it was perfect. Now, Stargazer is a completely different story, trust me. So if you haven't seen it, and if you have seen Destiny, go watch it right now. Well, back to the purpose of this video, the review of the Slaughter Dagger. Basically, this is the Alliance's grunt mobile suit used in the OVA series. Actually, it's not really a grunt mobile suit, it's kind of like a unit used by the Special Forces. And you can kind of tell by the way it's colored. Yeah, these aren't exactly your typical Gundam or grunt mobile suit colors, especially not for the Earth Forces. It's quite dark. Yeah, I guess it kind of suits the name. It is a Slaughter Dagger, and that's pretty much all it does in the OVA. But that's it for spoilers. Go watch it. Seriously. Back to review. So, for the colors, you have a dark gray for a very large part. There's the really dark gray for the shoulders, the body, part of the legs, the ankle guards, part of the shields, and the beam rifle. Also, next there is lightish gray for the head, other parts of the leg. I'm sure I don't have to point it out. Yeah, you can see it for yourself, right? If you were blind, you probably wouldn't be watching this. Yeah, first problem with the kit, it's back heavy. Mainly because of this Ale Striker pack. Now, other colors are black, which is not really used a lot. It's used for some joints. And the Ale Striker pack. Next up there's red for the head crystal. Let's call it a crystal for whatever it's worth. The stomach and the bottom of the feet. And that's all of it for colors. Stickers for the shoulder parts, the visor. Not really. Yeah, the camera doesn't really want to pick it up, but you see it. Also, closer, doesn't want to focus. Green for the head camera, well, sub camera. Black sticker on the knee guards. Orange and black, a little higher. Another camera doesn't really want to pick it up all that good, but yeah, it's the same one as on the knees. And yeah, those are all the stickers I've applied. There are also stickers from the Ale pack, the big gray ones here. They should go on the wings, but I kind of like them black. Yeah, these are also supposed to go on the wings. And the yellow for the vents. I'm not really a fan of having the yellow. It kind of looks out of place. I don't know. It looks better like this. So, if you built any 1/144 high-grade strike or the original dagger, you can see that this actually requires less color touch-ups to look somewhat good. On the original dagger and strike Gundam, you would have to paint all of this and even under there. It's really secure. You would have to paint this entire section gray. Actually, this is already molded in that kind of gray. Also, you would have to do some color touch-ups here, but looks good enough. Now, on to articulation. The head can do a full 360. No back and forth. No, that's not really movement. Goes up a bit, but it's mainly blocked by the color. So yeah, it's kind of like how the kit's constructed. Goes forward a little bit, but as the title suggested, this video also includes a small mod, which basically allows you to pull the head up a little bit, allowing the head forward, and it looks a lot more menacing like this, if you ask me. Also, now the head actually goes in front of the collar, so it can go up a lot more. This is really a lot better. I'll show you at the end of the video how to do it. It's actually really simple and only requires a hobby knife. And since if you can make a model, well, to make a model you need one, so I'm fairly sure you'll be able to pull it off just fine. Next up, the arms. There's a little, maneuvering thruster here, which can go up, and I'm not really sure if it's supposed to go up, but it's kind of required for the articulation of the arm. The arm goes about that far, almost straightened up, but not exactly. The arm can turn around all the way. This goes up 90 degrees. The hand wiggles a bit. No movement on the beam rifle here. And it actually stays in the hand really well. It's really secure, it's not really going anywhere. And the shields. Yeah, it has some movement, can rotate at the joint. And that's about it. Front skirts go up reasonably. Legs go out that far. And if you do a bit to the side, they go out even more. To the back, about that far. Once again, it's reasonable. The knees are double jointed, but don't really have a lot of movement for a double joint. I have a feeling this could have even been accomplished by a single joint. Also, before I forget to point out, the waist doesn't really move a lot. It's blocked by the side skirts, which go up, which don't really have a lot of movement. They're just up way too high. I guess you could partly blame it on the way on the way the mobile suit is designed. Legs don't really go out a lot. It's better than nothing, I guess. The feet up, actually really down. They go, yeah. That's quite good considering the rest of the kit, which is actually pretty mediocre. Side to side, somewhat, and the foot guard moves up and down. Right, that's it for the basic review. In part 2, we'll cover the accessories.